Oh, it's working. There it is. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey. So, another week, varied week, lots of stuff happening. I guess we could probably just do the week in order. Yeah.
Sounds good.
So Monday. Monday. I usually like the Monday. Next Monday. Did we talk about...
Let me let the dogs in. There's a grudge.
Okay. Dogs needed to join us. Hi guys. So anyway, Monday, after the party. After our Sunday party, I get up, I look around and notice the laptop's missing from the chat room. So I was pretty sure it was there when we went to bed. So it was like, oh shit. I asked around the guys and nope, they hadn't got it. So figured, okay, it can only be, it's obviously been stolen. It can only be one of a few people. So I placed a few phone calls. Basically told the guys, like, look, ask around, because if I have to go through the tapes and that, I'm just going to hand that information over to the cops. So I get a call back in like 10 minutes later from the Eric guy. And he's like, well, yeah, I found out who took it. It was my friend Jerry. So first he's like, well, you know, just call the cops because I'm sick of him keep taking stuff. And he's like, don't call the cops, I'll get it back to you. Well, I got his updated address and I was heading over after a call to Jonathan.
I just dropped Jay off at the airport. 5 minutes after dropping him off, Zach calls me and he's like, you can say I told you so. I'm like, about what? And he goes, the laptop was stolen this morning. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, by who? And he's like, the kids you don't like. I'm like, the ones that I told you don't let them come over because I don't trust them? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, told you so.
So anyway, went over to get it, and Jonathan, of course, wanted to come along, and Seth and Angel did as well. So it's four of us coming down all the friggin' way across town. All the damn way. It's a hike, I tell you. Anyway, we get it back. Teach a kid a lesson. So that was like Monday was like totally short, because it was like half a day. We can kind of surface and stuff till 11 and then got all that dealt with. So.
Plus we were supposed to go to a movie.
Yeah, because it was meant to, we were trying to do like our day off on Monday rather than like Saturday and Sundays, because, you know, with the party and everything, we're not waking up till late and we don't want to have to like dive right into work. Besides, on Monday I'm feeling like groggy and stuff like that. If I have to, you know, jump up, deal with the dogs and then jump into the work. So trying to get it done Sunday is a better way for us to do it. So we'll see this Sunday if it works. Yeah?
We should see.
We're kind of trying to make some plans, trying to get all the little bits and stuff tied up today, hence doing the diary early.
No.
Yeah.
You guys are shocked.
You know, it is actually Sunday. Really. So, that was pretty much Monday. Obviously with Seth and Angel going back to Tampa, we're down 2 people in the Orlando house, so we were both chatting 6 days, weren't we?
Mm-hmm. Chat 6 days this week, too.
Yeah, unless we get absent.
Oh, yeah, so that's my goal for this week.
Yeah. So what happened Tuesday?
Tuesday and Wednesday, we basically just did the same thing.
Yeah, I was
on work that we needed to get done. And
I was working really hard on the site, doing the new camera stuff and laying that out. A lot of members will give me a lot of good feedback, and some came up with some really good ideas, which I've implemented. I also made Zach's Lab, which is a section on the site you can get to. It's on the members' main page, all the way down on the right-hand side at the bottom. That takes you to the area where I'm basically play with different types of code and stuff for the site and see if stuff works or doesn't, and tweak it before I make it live, or find out it doesn't work and ditch it. So you guys can poke in there and see what I'm doing. you never know what you're going to see from day to day, and some of it might not work. You might get there and there's an error. Yeah, but just check back because I work on it. But like I said, don't expect anything polished unless you're going to see something ready to be posted. But if you see something and you think, oh, I could do it another way, drop me an email. So anyway, I've been working on that. Got the bigger cams, got the cams where they pop up and everything. So I'm happy with that. But I was doing a lot of work this week on it. I was getting up early and working till late. I was really getting into it. Especially like when I'm laying in bed and because it seems like when I'm laying in bed, not as many interruptions happen. I don't know why. I'm not sure why, but yeah, that's what happens. Thursday?
Thursday, I was in Tampa.
You went to Tampa, didn't you?
I went to Tampa on Thursday. I needed to do Curtis and Daniel's photo shoot, and they went really good. Curtis's went really good. After Curtis's photo shoot on Thursday, I did the Tampa Boys group photos, which turned out really good, and then I did Daniel's nude ones.
Yeah.
So
Which we posted the group ones already.
So
Daniel and Curtis's go up this week.
Yep. So it's been a lot of photo shoots, picture taken for me on Thursday and Friday. So, what did you do Thursday?
More coding. Pretty much a whole day. I mean, I didn't even go out to post anything on Wednesday or anywhere. Yeah, I just was working on that. I get into these things that I find like, oh, let me do this one little thing, but it ends up turning into a whole day project. In the meantime, I was also, as well as working on the camera stuff, we're working on a new video overlay for the site. So I was doing that as well. So you'll see what that is this coming week. And it required us shooting some video against the green screen. And the green screen we had didn't work. It didn't turn out well. So I'm like, okay, I can see us doing a lot of these. So we decided to rearrange the chat room and paint the walls chroma key green, which is what, a hideous green?
Yeah, it's ugly.
So we've got like one half of the room done like that, including the bathroom door.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it
At all.
It's not meant to be light because the computer changes it. It's like this behind us. If that was...
Yeah, but we see it.
We see it, but who cares?
I do.
Why?
It's just
Okay.
ugly.
It's not that bad. You wanted to paint the whole room like that.
I just think it looks retarded, half green and half like
Light
light green.
I think it separates it. It shows that it's there for a reason rather than we've just gone crazy and picked out this hideous green to paint the
Yeah,
room.
it's a really...
At least it shows like, okay, this is there for a purpose. And then we have to change the lighting around. We tried with the camera on the laptop, it wasn't working too good with it. So I was like, oh shit, now what's wrong? How do we get this right? So I tried with the HD camera, what we designed it for, and it worked perfectly. So I'm very happy, at least we can get the videos and stuff done. You'll see that coming this week as well, hopefully. So keep your eyes out for little stuff popping up on the site. You'll know what it is when you see it, but that's all I'm saying. So lots of stuff coming. So yeah, you were having a good time in Tampa.
I did. I had a really good time in Tampa.
Then you came back Friday.
Friday, came back. On my way back, I seen a really, really bad car accident. It literally brought tears to my eyes. And it had me work up, so I came home a little bit crabby on Friday. And just lack of sleep and seeing that. So I came home and jumped right into my cleaning, which I scrubbed the hell out of the living room and our bathroom. So they both look really good.
Yeah.
So did that, and then basically, by the time I was done with my cleaning, I only had a couple hours to chill before my chat.
Yep. That's right. So then Saturday was like day of rest, day of bumming around.
Yeah.
Turned into day of arguments.
Yep. Sure did. I played my game for like 4 hours. I was content the whole day. And then it turned into an argument between Zach and I.
I was I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to relax. I mean, I gotta learn. If I'm relaxing, I am not allowed to go near a computer. If I sit in front of a computer, it is all over. Now, a lot of people think it's weird, but sometimes, like, writing code relaxes me. You know, like, you do, like, crossword puzzles to relax you and stuff like that,
Or
and you
read.
solving puzzles. That's the same thing with writing code. It's like a puzzle. It's like, okay, how do I do this? You try something, it doesn't work. You try something different. You look stuff up on the net, stuff like that. Until you tweak it, and then you've got this final polished piece that everyone sees. It's really kind of cool. So I kind of got into that and was doing little bits and pieces. And then Melon had actually asked me earlier on in the week about he's wanting to help more with CBL and stuff, which is really good. I mean, it's nice when the guys around the house actually want to take an interest rather than just, they're living here. Which is, I mean, that's fine if they just want to do that. But the ones that actually want to help and make it more than it is really good, I think. Anyway, Melon wanted to help with us and do work, and I think while Jonathan was in Tampa, and even before, Melon was down in the office with us. But anyway, he ordered a computer, a desktop computer, and wanted to put it in the office and put like a little corner desk in there so he could be around us guys and do work and stuff without having to like be all alone in his bedroom all day, or we're all three of us in the office. He doesn't like just being alone, and with Nick out and Seth and Angel around, there's really nobody else than us, and we're in the office all day. So I don't think it was a big deal. I figured we'd move the chair from the corner and put like a little corner desk in so it wouldn't take up any more room. Well, Jonathan decided to have a hissy fit about it. To be honest, it's not about the chair and it's not about that. It was about him being jealous of Melon and me hanging out, and it's okay, you'll get good too. And him deciding, that he wants to like stomp his foot and try and cause a scene about me putting that in the office without asking him. Love him to death, but it seems a lot of the arguments that he chooses are not the real reason. So when he's arguing, I'm sitting there quite often thinking, you're not making any logical sense. What's the real reason behind this? Because your arguments don't carry any weight. And then when I start challenging him, he does things like, oh, well, I don't care. You just do what you want. I don't care. So, a lot of times you're like, well, if you don't care, why are we arguing? And it usually takes a day or so to even get to the bottom of this and what the real reason is. And the real reason is that he thinks I'm not spending enough time with him, that I'm ignoring him, I'm doing all of the stuff. Then I'm hanging out with Melon, and he doesn't like that. He doesn't like the fact that I'm hanging out with one of our roommates. He more than him. If you remember way back to the old house, the middle house, this is a similar situation to the one with Eric, that guy that Jonathan ran off because he didn't like the fact that I was hanging out with him. So, I wish we'd have moved on past that, but I guess I am. But I guess on his part, I'm not. I haven't been hanging out with him a lot. But when I try and ask him to do stuff or things, case in point, like last night, I wanted him to. I wanted to know if he wanted to watch a movie with me, or a Ratatouille we've got. So I asked him, and he's like, I don't care. And I get that from him a lot. I don't care. And that irks me because it sounds like it's not a yes, it's no enthusiasm there. It's not a no, it's like, to me it's the verbal equivalent of whatever, I guess. It's like, I'm asking him to like clean shit off my shoes or something like that. And it just feels like, ugh. So quite often I stopped asking. Also, love you, babe, by the way. It's like he can't make a decision. Jonathan can't, and he'll be the first one, he probably won't be the first to admit, but he's told me several times he can't even decide on what shampoo to buy. So Jonathan makes a lot of decisions by indecision. He'll sit there and wait and just won't do anything and let circumstances decide for him. That's a lot of times when we want to do something. That's why we seem to end up spending a lot of time around the house. Because, he can't decide if he wants to go out or wants to do this or wants to do that. Like, he's getting his haircut today. He's like, I want to go get my haircut. Do we have the money? I'm like, okay, yeah, fine, go get your haircut. So he's procrastinating. Now he doesn't want to go get his haircut. You can't even decide to go get your haircut. Whereas I'm a very pointed person. I'll wake up, okay, need to get my haircut today. That's one on my list. Got my other little stuff. Got to try and get through as much stuff as I can. I'm a very decisive person. And I guess we keep batting our heads against this because he feels that I make ill decisions in a relationship. And for a big part I do. Because when I ask him, he'll go one way and then he'll switch and go the other and then go back and forth, and he really doesn't seem to have any plan. Then then all of a sudden, like I say about the desk, he'll blow up at it. True, I should have mentioned it to him. But also with the desk, it's the office, it's like our work area. And I've got somebody willing to help out and work, whose only request is that he be around the rest of the people working, which is a big benefit to us. So anyway, that's my piece. I'm surprised he actually sat there quietly. Well, I've been saying all this. But anyway, go ahead, I will sit here quietly. Well, you say yours, shall I?
I'm not even going to say anything, just read my written diary.
Well, you can't force people to read your written diary. You just say, this is different than your written diary. So.
Zach's talking out of his ass. In the first place, let me clarify, I am not jealous of Malum. By far, there is nothing that he has that I don't have that I'm jealous about. Yes, it does piss me off that Zach revolves his time around Malum. Zach's got his head so far up Malum's ass when Malum coughs or Malum farts, Zach can smell it. That's my first one. Zach has made no attempt to fucking hang out with me at all these last 2 weeks. He doesn't even know that I fucking exist. For one, let's say, no, Zach and I haven't had sex. And God knows how long. I can sit there and I can walk around bare ass fucking naked in front of him with a raging fucking hard on, and he just blows it off like whatever. The last 2 times that Zach and I have had sex, guess what? It took another person to turn him on. First time, no, X2. He was looking around X2 and got turned on by a little boy on X2, or a porno on X2, excuse me. Then he goes on to stick him and gets turned on by another fucking guy. That's bullshit. Don't fucking, no, whatever, because it's just going to frustrate me. And anytime I do point something out to Zach, it's always Zach, Jonathan, you're just jealous. Jonathan, you're just jealous. Get over it, Jonathan. Get over it. Grow up, Jonathan. No, fuck that shit. All he does is, it's everything. Everything's got to revolve around Zach. Every fucking thing. Like, he makes the decisions that goes on in this house. He makes the decisions when, with anything. For instance, he wants to sit there and he wants to bitch and complain that we have no motherfucking money to do this, and we're so behind on bills and blah 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 blah. But it's okay for him. Yeah, granted, I smoke, and you know what? I need to quit. But he was sitting there bitching the day before I went to Tampa. Oh, we don't have money. We're so far behind on bills. Blah blah blah. But then I come home and there's brand new light fixtures in the fucking chat room, and then. He comes home with a sweater one day, yet alone I'm sitting there wearing fucking jeans because my jeans are so fucking broke that I have to fucking put the button on them every goddamn time I wear them. But you know what? I understand that we don't have the fucking money, and we don't have the money to go out and blow it on shit. You know what? I don't go out and buy shit because we don't have the fucking money. Look at him. He does it. Because it's always what Zach wants, we do. If Zach wants to fucking tear down a motherfucking wall, regardless if I dislike it or not, we're gonna do it. Because he walks around like this house is his and only his. And in our relationship, he walks around, he treats our relationship like he's the only one in it, and he'll squeeze me in when he can. And it's bullshit. Because I have asked him repeatedly to go to the farm with me. I've asked him to go to the fucking Pulse with me a couple of times. I've asked him to do other shit with
where?
Pulse. Not Pulse, excuse me.
Okay.
PI. But you know what? No. As soon as somebody else comes and says, Zach, let's go to Pulse. Okay. It's bullshit.
Never been asked to go to PI.
You
but
have
I
to.
did buy an annual pass to go.
You have
with
to.
him.
Zach acts like I don't even exist in this house.
Okay, my turn on those points that Jonathan brought up. Honey, was it you who made this big deal about last week when I said we hadn't spent much time with each other? Do you remember that big deal? You were like, well, we did this, and we watched this movie, and we did that together, and we did that, correct? Did you not say that about...
Yep, after I had a foursome.
So...
After I had to force it.
You just said, no. You just said, but we hadn't done anything together the last 2 weeks.
After I had to force it. He doesn't come up to me. He shocked the shit out of me. Zach and I almost split up a couple weeks ago, and there were things that we said that, we each need to work on, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I've been working on every single thing that Zach has said to me, and even Zach's admitted it, but he has yet to work on any of his shit. So to me, it's like, you know what? I'm working on trying to make this relationship work, but he's not.
Hey, why don't you tell the people my shit? That way they can see if I'm working on it or not.
You know your shit, Zach. I've pointed out to you. One of the things, couple of things I've told Zach. I told him, you know what? Stop walking around this house thinking you're holier than hell. Start putting effort into spending time with me. Stop making me feel like shit, because some of the comments he's made to me make me feel like, why the fuck am I even here? Why the fuck am I even in a relationship with him? Granted, actually, I'll tell you a couple of the comments he said. One day we were hanging a speaker up in the fucking shoe closet.
This was like
and he's like,
3 years ago.
You're worthless. You fucking ruin everything.
That was 3 years ago.
No, but it's not just that.
3 years ago.
It's not just that. He always throws shit in there. Always. And then when he's around his friends, he makes me look like I'm the stupidest fucking thing. He treats me like I don't even exist in this fucking house.
When do I ever around my friends?
I can sit there and bust my fucking ass and bust my ass and bust my ass. And you know what? Shocked the fucking shit out of me the other day. My phone goes new message and I read it, and Zach actually complimented me.
I did.
I was fucking shocked. I was so shocked I almost shit myself. He walks around like this house is his, like he's the only one that fucking exists in this house. And you know what? My aspect of a relationship is, other things he's thrown in my face. I don't have no fucking money. Zach doesn't give me money. I have no motherfucking money. Oh, you know what? I would like to go out and buy myself a sweater or a pair of jeans every once in a while. You know what his comment was? Start making it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been busting my ass, but you know what? It's always for Zach. Like, I can bust my ass and bust my ass, but you know what? I ain't gonna see shit out of it, because he's gonna go out and buy him a nice sweater, or buy him belts, or whatever. You should see this boy's fucking closet, because he shops like there's no tomorrow. And you know what? Where do I get money to go out and buy shit like that? When's the last time I went out and bought myself something?
The last time that we went out and did major shopping, we both went out together. Do you remember when we put all those...
last time we went out and went major shopping... last time we went out and went major shopping, Jonathan got a pair of jeans. Zach bought like at least 5 or 6 of these fucking hoodies, and I got a pair of jeans. So don't even sit there and say we went out and went major shopping. Because y'all... No, that wasn't the last time. You better rethink that. Yeah, we did go shopping one day and we both got American Eagle shirts and Abercrombie shirts. I'm talking about the time that we went out, went to Spencer's Gifts or whatever the hell it's called, and
doesn't have clothes.
Zach bought these fucking hoodies.
Hot Topic.
Hoodies at these Hot Topics and blah blah blah. You bought more than 2.
I didn't.
Should we go show you them? Should we go show them your closet?
Yes.
Call your ass out on it.
Yes.
But you know what? He looks at me. He's like, "Oh, you can get something." So I get a pair of jeans, and then there's a shirt I want or something like that. And he's like, well, you just got something.
No,
but he can go out. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did. Yes, he does. He won't admit it, but yes, he
I
does.
don't think so.
That's when I say it's all about Zach. Whatever Zach wants, Zach gets. Because he walks around this house like he's holier than hell, and he owns it. And that he's the only one that lives in this house. Regardless of whatever fucking Jonathan says. He rules the house, he rules our relationship. Same with our relationship. Whatever he wants to do, we do it.
Case in point about that. Whatever we do, right, we do it. Told him today. I'm like, okay, honey, tomorrow we're meant to have the day off. We will do whatever you want to do. Whatever it is, just let me know. The guy can't make his mind up. So what are we probably going to end up doing tomorrow? We're going to end up just sitting around the house doing nothing, as always. Because he won't make a decision. I've told him if he wants to go to the farm, we can do that. If he can do whatever we want. That's our time together. I'll do what he wants. It doesn't matter if... So, he's not making his mind up. And I tell you what's going to happen. We're going to sleep in till probably about 10, 11. Put around the house. He'll probably go feed the horses, so I'll go with him. That's probably the only thing we'll end up doing. Before you know it, it'll be time for chat. Because I'm sure at least one of us has chat tomorrow. If not both of us. So, that's just my little predictions. And then he'll say that, we do not, I make all the decisions. Of course I do. He can't. The guy calls me when we go to the store. He calls me like, okay, 7-Eleven is like, it's about 1.5 miles up the road. It's a running joke around this house. Jonathan calls at least 3 times every trip. He will call me on the way, he'll call me when he gets there, and he will call me on the way back. This is like a 5-minute or 10-minute round trip. Even Chaz said the other day, because isn't it right that Chaz called from the yard, from the driveway, because he forgot something he needed to ask you, and he's like, look, I'm doing a Jonathan. I'm sorry, you can't have it both ways. I'm the one who keeps pushing you to make decisions and do stuff. In our relationship, when Jonathan comes to me and says, oh, can I do this, can I do that, he asks me, and quite often I'm sitting there...
Because if I don't, I get bitched at.
No,
yes,
because
I do.
Quite often I'm sitting there telling you, why are you asking me?
Because I get bitched at.
You do not get bitched at.
I do too.
You do not
Stop
get
making
bitched
me look like the bad boy.
He does not get bitched at
Admit
at
it,
all.
Zach. Stop making me look like
I'm
I'm the bad boy.
I'm just playing it out here. Let them make their own
I'm laying
decision.
out bullshit.
So, if he wants to go to the farm and stuff, he goes to the farm.
And then I get bitched at.
You get bitched at, do you?
You spend too much time with them horses.
I did say that a little while ago because
Always.
you crawl out of bed around 10:30, 11. You go to the farm till like 1 or 2. You come back, work for a couple of hours, and then go out and spend the evening out with the horses every day. Yeah, I'm sorry. You were the one that decided that you didn't want an outside job and that you wanted to work at CBO with me. And I said, that's fine, but you need to actually do the work. Or you can go get an outside job. And I still stand by that. I do not lock you into CBL. If you want to go get an outside job and pull in your own money, you can do that. That is not an issue. He's decided he wants to work with me. But a lot of times, until recently, because he has been making a lot more effort, his idea of work is like maybe an hour or half an hour actual work a day. Doing a couple of little updates that he had to do, none of the extra stuff. So, we always seem to come back to these same points, don't we? Have you noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
I have nothing to say. I'm over it. I don't care anymore.
That's his biggest one thing.
No, I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of you making me look like I'm a fucking bitch. I'm tired of you making me feel like I'm fucking stupid. I'm tired of all of it. I don't care.
I'm just pointing these out, just like we've talked about.
Zach, whatever. You can never fucking admit when you're wrong or when you've done something. So you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking go into it. He has a way of turning everything around on me. He can never admit when he's fucking wrong or he's done something wrong. I
admitted on Monday when I was wrong,
I don't give a fuck.
Didn't I?
Yeah. I don't care. I really don't. I'm used to it.
He cares.
I'm gonna, You know, now I'm to the point I don't give a shit what Zach does. And it's really sad, but I'm tired of fucking arguing with him, and I'm tired of, like, it's fucking embarrassing that I have no goddamn money to my name, but it's okay for Zach to go up. Heal up. Fuck it.
Yeah, but I give him money for the cigarettes and all that stuff. And no, I don't.
Yeah, when we fight about it.
We don't fight about it.
Oh shit.
I hate you smoking.
Zach, we fight about every goddamn thing that I want. Whatever, I don't care.
Okay. Okay, guys, guess that's it for now. Keep watching. Bye.
Bye.